to sort of break the defensive stalemate. Strengths did have a clutch round to take it back into extra rounds, but here we go. Starting on the castle, this was Eclypsia's pick, and they will be attacking in first here. First 104-meter hit.
Wow!
How? What?
What? Well done, Yeepy. All right, so he is upset that Eclypsia is down. He's not taking any of that no more, I believe is the way he said it.
Oh my goodness, and that's a second shot, and he still has 3 armor remaining. He's in just a terrific position to be able to come in and finish off the last defender here, get a very, very solid start for Eclypsia. So 104-meter shot. We haven't seen anything over, I think, 80. But we definitely haven't seen anything over 100 in these qualifiers yet. We keep showing that top 5 where at PAX we saw some super long range ones, but I think that was the first 100+ yard shot we've seen, or meter shot, excuse me. And Yeepy, as expected, finishes that round after such an awesome start.
Beautiful. What a way to begin. And that sets the tone now, and Sparko has to respond. We'll see what he can do, and we'll see if Eclypsia takes any sort of a different defensive position. Looks like, no, I mean, they're pretty much doing everything we've seen so far. They throw out the first couple of spam rockets. One person falls back to the elbow. 2 more play the point. So.
Yep, and I actually I still kind of don't like that elbow point that Lacame plays. I feel like it came back to bite him in one of the previous series against Colwyn, and I still just don't really like it now. I mean, there's not a whole lot of you showing. You do basically have to get hit dead on, but it's a fact that when this part happens where Sparko rushes at him, that's normally where I would get scared, but Yeepy, Lacame, and Strengths all got a rocket on him at the same time, so they were prepared for it.
Good job, Eclypsia.
Yeah.
All right, well, Strengths on the attack, and he does have a very strong laser, as we saw. He unfortunately had an opportunity to tie things up when we were right down to the wire in the last map, and he initially landed a couple good shots, but afterwards, you know, was kind of knocked off the top of the map of archways and didn't have a chance to recover. So now he wants to atone for that, but he takes 2 quick shots from Sparko.
Sparko with some great shots again from that elbow point. So I mean, I guess I really can't. I mean, that was a great shot there from Strengths, but I really can't talk bad about that elbow spot anymore, especially after these 2 great defensive things have come out of it. Just to get us started. Great jump there.
Beautiful.
That's a slick one. That is a slick one.
That's
it's actually
a play.
kind of difficult. Yeah, I've tried to do that before actually and failed many times. So great jump there from Strengths. He still has to take out 1 defender though.
If he can finish it up though, that is going to be quite the successful attack round for him, and he does.
Wow.
That is one of the best clinics we've seen put on how to utilize the map, how to take advantage of terrain, and just having a great laser. So well done, especially after taking those first couple of shots from Sparko.
Yeah, Eclypsia's mad.
Yeah, no
They're
kidding.
coming back 3-0 already to start the second map. They don't want to, you know, not even make it to the finals and be shut down. So I think Strengths is one that actually he added me on Facebook so that he could talk to me about the wildcard qualifier, because he really, really wants to go to IPL 5. He's like, okay, even if I don't, you know, get to go for free to IPL 5, I still want to go. That was back when he was on Millennium still. So I think no matter what, we might be seeing these guys in Vegas. But yeah, they really want to go, and they've turned on the heat here.
Okay, and Quako's in a bad spot now. He was forced back to where he actually had to jump, but he couldn't look at where he was going to jump because he had to jump backwards. Right. Otherwise, he would expose his back to the defenders. He's still paying for it, though. Lacame does manage to pick off 2 points of armor right away.
Yep, and finally, as the cap becomes open, it just becomes an easy enough task to come in and finish that last little bit of armor. Lacame attacking now for Eclypsia with a 4-0 advantage. Not even really that much pressure on him. He can just kind of, you know, die instantly. He can hop in the water and backspace, and they would still just need to defend 2 more times to be able to win the map. Of course, he wants to get that advantage. He wants to push it to 5-0 if he can. We'll see now as he moves up the left side if he's going to be able to do that. Great hit again.
Oh, man. Eclypsia, I think they just gave Pyrogen maybe a 1-round advantage there. No, Pyrogen's actually really good, but Eclypsia has just looked really disgusting.
Yeah, this map, I mean, they picked the castle. They are confident in their defensive setup, very obviously, and only 1 defender left. Lacame's laser is on point. If he can just take out Hybrid or wait for that cap to open and do the ring around the rosy little dance at the goal, he should have great odds to be able to complete this. And there he does.
Gets it. 5-0 for Eclypsia, and they just need to land this a defensive round, and we'll have a very quick second map taken in their favor.
Yep, Hybrid, you know, trying to start the rally back. In StarCraft, we would call this an all-kill, where, you know, the other team just can't get anything going for them, but I guess all-kill still applies. 6-0 and Elite, sure, why not?
Sure.
We'll call it a perfect, I guess. I mean, that actually makes more sense given the situation, but Eclypsia is just really doing well.
Okay, Hybrid, as we've seen all the players here in Europe basically like to roll up through the middle. North American players will more often take alternate paths on this map, jumping up on the jump pad to go off to the right, hitting the high ground to the left and trying to come around that top cage, but European teams are just not fans of it.
Ooh, Hybrid, risky move with the jump pad actually getting pinned between EP and Lacame, and that's a 6-0 for Eclypsia. That was, wow. That was a very, very quick match, about 7 minutes overall. Crazy stuff there from Eclypsia. Lacame actually sort of a defensive superstar. He was the one playing the elbow. And he didn't even have to, like the attackers didn't even get to Strengths and EP up on the top there. So really great job by Eclypsia. It looks like Crossroads is going to be our next map, but we'll take a short break here before getting into the next one.
Yep, a very short break, and we'll be right back for map number 3.